Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video is composed of things that I tinkered with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you could click on the links in the comment section below. This video should contain tips and tricks of things that I've learned throughout the year. Now, I only plan on leaving this video posted for about 30 days. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching.
Kicking off the day at Corley's Volvo. Get some Volvo coolant. Look at that S90. I can't believe they had that car dirty for 2 days. Here with Raspberry, getting ready to replace a radiator. You guys may remember I replaced one about a year ago. There one failed. Now we got one that the owner bumped into the curb parking. It pushed up on the intercooler and it cracked the passenger side mount, caused a major leak. So I'm gonna replace the radiator again. Doesn't have really any coolant in it to say, so I got some nice brand new Volvo coolant. This is a piece that they picked up off the ground. We're out on the commercial lot. Now I charged up my speed gun in the car with my little electrical connector. Hopefully we can be in and out of here hour and a half, be done with this thing. I'm not sure why this radiator broke and it don't look like the intercooler did, unless this aftermarket radiator just doesn't have the strength in the mount like the OEM one does. Anyway, let me get to cracking. Get this radiator pulled, intercooler dropped, all that good stuff, so that I can get this done and he can have his car back today. I have a nice steady wind coming out of the north, so I pointed the car kind of southeast to reduce that wind and wind noise on me. Anyway, let me get moving on this. Radiator supplier is now using TYC. Looks to be a better setup. It's already got the mount bushings in there. It came with a couple of the clips, so I don't have to reuse those. And it has the nice style drain that I like. Let me see if it's got a date stamp on there. I don't particularly see a date stamp, but we're going to go ahead and get it installed. And I think I have everything put back. I almost missed this purple vacuum line there. Filled up the coolant as best I could. Spilled very little. Made a 50-50 mix out of that Volvo coolant. Now I'm going to drive the car, heat up the engine, park it, and my bet is it'll burp. Then he'll be able to top it off and be good to go. Sad thing I noticed is I put this coolant reservoir bottle in here brand new on Raspberry when I rebuilt the engine on this car, and you can see that it was an aftermarket bottle, Rains or something, I don't know, but it's got cracking along there, cracking down there, cracking along this side. Man, I tell you, I hate to beat a dead horse, but heck, let's go ahead and beat it. Buy OEM original Volvo parts whenever you can. That way you don't have to deal with stuff like that. I also noticed the steering problem with this car, and I turned it around and it really bubbled up in there. And when I look in there now, it looks like there's some metallic material inside the reservoir. My guess is the pump's going bad. It's better to replace the pump before it contaminates the rack and destroys the rack too. I'm gonna check with my mechanic on that, but if you guys think it's a bad pump or a bad rack, let me know. I would rather replace the pump and stop that contamination from destroying the rack. So it may have already done that, I don't know. Let me get it off here, warm it up, and go park it. And it is at 134.8. Fires right up.
Waiting for Perry.
Sounds a little gibbered up. Maybe that's the steering rack making that noise. Let me close the hood, throw my ramps in the car and lock it.
Waiting for Perry.
Temperature is up high enough for it to burp. I'm going to shut it down and call it a day for this one. These beautiful cherry blossoms out here in front of this commercial building. One thing, when the city give these guys breaks, they do make them do a little landscaping. That's good. Check out Panther with the mountain in the background. I gotta take a couple pictures of that, put that on my Instagram page. Looks clean from here. This car's got a hood latch going bad, and I happen to have one in my car. Put your hand under here. If this thing feels like it's falling apart, probably because it is. So that needs to be replaced. I got one. I'm going to swap that out real quick. Is thread this through the hole. Might have to squeeze it with the rough side to you, the smooth side toward the car. Then take it up here and clip it in. It should look and act like that. No breaky stuff. So this one's falling apart. The thing broke. Back out to the junkyard today on this 960. I forgot to get the brake booster. Also, it's hard to find the parking brake cable for this vehicle, so they want the parking brake cable. Looks like it probably works. So I'm going to take out the center console, see if I can get that out. Cable broke right at the handle. And get this brake booster. So a lot of unique stuff on this 92 960. Heck, it even got a child booster seat that can be taken off and cleaned. Got a zipper and a thing on it. Cushion on it. So let me see what I can do about this center console. I removed the cover from inside the armrest cubby. Took to two T25s out there. Took two T25s out there. Lifted it up and out of the way. It's got this cable thing here. Looking at it from the back, I turn it counterclockwise, it loosens the slack. I lift this up. I opened up a tab here. I spread those two tabs there so I can get this cable to thread out from the bottom of the handbrake. So now the cable's loose. I cut the carpet. This thing goes all the way back through the thing. So I got to find out where the other end of that cable is. Looks like it's going through the floor and probably over top of the tank, or hopefully under the tank. So let me screw this out here. And oh, it came out. And see if I can get it out the other side. This cable does not look frayed. Here's a parking brake cable coming across here. It's got some kind of linkage there. I'm going to take that loose and see what's next. I pried this piece down under the rear anti-sway bar, and it's got another pin that links this cable, and it looks like this cable goes over the other side. So that may be the main cable, go all the way to the handle somehow. So anyway, I'm going to take all this loose and see if I could pull this stuff up through the floor. Looks like something is going up that way. Since the cable's loose inside, I was able to pull slack out this way. I'm going to release this latch thing here and try to push this cable out here, which will release that, and maybe all this stuff will pull up or down through the floor. Let's see. I'm going to release this driver's side here first. Okay, I got that loose. Now I'm going to see if I can pull this back up through the floor. The cable runs up alongside of the exhaust, and there's a clamp up there. It looks like a 10mm nut on it that's holding this cable. Tried to pull it from the inside, didn't go far. So I'm going to try to knock that loose, see if that helps me. Next, I had to lower the muffler. Then there's a 13mm nut on that. Take that loose. So hopefully get the tank down a little bit, because the gas tank is in the way of this cable coming loose. I got the cable here, and it's getting hung up on stuff here. So let me try to get this clamp off of here and see if I can pull that cable up through there. Doesn't look like the bracket is going to come through that hole, so I'm going to screw this off of the end and drag the cable down through the bottom that way. I don't think it'll come through the other way, so got to take this off to get the cable to pull through the floor from under the car over top of the gas tank. Removing this brake booster. So this car is losing a lot here. Got some kind of plastic panel here I need to remove. Then I'm going to take them brake booster clips off, bolts off, and get outside and see what's in the way. Had to use a long clip to, use a long flat tip screwdriver, knock the clip loose, then I pulled the pin out. So the pedal is loose. Now I'm going to see if these 13mm will break the 4 screws loose. We're off, clip the lines from under it, take them off. There's a vacuum tree down here. I didn't realize it, but I pulled the bolt out of that. Let me get some light on this. Just can't see it. There it is. So I'm going to pop that vacuum tree off. Then I'm going to try to remove the vacuum line, the brake booster vacuum line from down there. And then see if I can massage this brake booster out of here. Line over here, bent those brake lines bracket down there, and I was able to maneuver it out. There it is. Time to get out of here. Time's a wasting. He is just bought or selling a S60R with a 6-speed all-wheel drive manual. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.